during the 2 or so years that I lived in the UK before coming to Australia, I visited some four-wheel drive shows. Two big Land Rover shows, the Peterborough show and the Billings show, stand out to me because at those shows there were organisations, manufacturers, big and small, showing off wonderful custom accessories for Land Rover Defenders. We didn't have anything remotely like that in South Africa. But here in Australia, there are equivalent companies making kit for Land Cruisers, and particularly Land Cruiser 70 series. And I've just found another one. Building overland vehicles is about having fun. Primarily about having fun. And I think a lot of people take it far too seriously. And right now I'm going to take it very unseriously. Now you have to forgive me for this, because I'm about to take out some equipment sent to me from Botany in New South Wales, some kit. Now I ordered one piece that you are about to see here, from their online shop. And they contacted me and said, "Hey, Andrew, we watched your channel and we love it. Could we send you some more stuff?" And I said, "Of course you can. Why wouldn't I?" So some of these things you're going to look at and say, you don't need that. Let me assure you, there isn't a single thing in any of these boxes that I need. What I need is my, I don't know, I was going to say heart medicine, but then you're all jumping down and say, "Oh, you've got a heart." I don't have a problem. What do you need? What do you need? Your medication. You need a toothbrush. This is not about need. This is about want and having fun. So let's get to it. I'm Andrew St Pierre White. Join me as I share my passion for building four-wheel drive trucks and travelling to the remotest parts of the world. These videos are made possible by contributions from Patreons. Join the Patreon family now. I'm just going to start with a smaller box and then go to the big box. The big box is down there. This is a steering wheel. It is a replacement steering wheel. Now, what would I possibly want with a replacement steering wheel? The standard Land Cruiser steering wheel is very nice. I like the wheel. It's a nice, comfortable, and it's used on a lot of vehicles, but it has no remote controls on it at all. I will now have remote control. So this is a Land Cruiser 200 series steering wheel for my 70 series. They offered it to me. I did a bit of research. I realized that fitting it is actually going to be extremely easy, including the airbag. So that piece I've already seen. What's in this box down here, I have not seen at all. So you are with me as I open this box to see what else they've sent me. What is in here? Okay, I think I know what this is. Now, yep, the standard audio system, speaker system, is in the Land Cruiser is really of a very, very low quality. And I have already built the doors. You may have seen the video. And I've rebuilt the doors with some very nice focal speakers. And the head unit on the new Land Cruiser is a big improvement on the previous one. But it doesn't have Apple CarPlay. Most cars have Apple CarPlay. Most modern cars have had Apple CarPlay for how many years now? 6 years? Has it been commonplace? Toyota is only now catching up. I don't know why, some licensing issue. I understand, but I don't know the details. So this is the new head unit, and this is going to be a real beauty because it replaces the whole centerpiece in the dashboard. I actually removed the entire thing, but I would have changed the head unit anyway. Very nice. So that, as you can see, that's a full size centerpiece. Rather nice. I think that's going to be wonderful. I think that's really going to do the job nicely. So that's, I would have bought it. I would have done something about, oh, there's so much stuff in here. Okay, next. I always get those from sponsors. Always. They send me product, they will also send me kit. That's for the facio. I think I know what they are. Okay, this is electrical stuff. I asked for a whole lot of switches. Now, the switching system that I'm putting in is actually what I ordered and resulted in all this. I wanted to change, that's a rear reversing camera, that's a car diagnostic scanner, don't know what that is. I will find time to, and as I install it, temperature battery monitor system. I don't even remember seeing that in the it might be part of the head unit. It's very possible. And they sent me a t-shirt as well. Okay. The switch panel, because I found with both of my other Troopcarriers, well, actually mainly the second one, with that beautiful console from consoles.com.au, and on it you mount a navigator. It's actually quite difficult to see the switches. And there is a panel on the Land Cruiser that actually has the ashtray in it, the cigarette lighter, and place for a lot of switches. And PVS supply this product, and this is the reason why. Yeah, you see, there you go. So instead of the ashtray being here, and instead of the cigarette lighter being here, and instead of there being a blank thing here, I have now got space for 8, 9, 10, 11. So I now will have all my switches together. And it will someday probably look something like this, using this illustration to plan it. Okay, that to me was, as I said, that was what I saw and thought, hey, that'll be really cool. And I got all this. Thank you, PBS. This is a replacement front headlamp. And what I was going to do is keep it simple and just replace the globes. These are obviously left and right. I won't take the bottom one out, but I do want to have a look at this. I was going to replace the globes. And they said, well, you know, how about this? A full upgrade. And I heard that they're very blingy. They got lots of flashing LEDs and stuff like that, which really does not interest me. What interests me though is the performance the extra performance I will get out of the headlamps. And I said, actually, I'd love to try them out. But that's it there. Okay. So it'll give it a pretty mean look, and the bull bar that I'm fitting is, I think, will look stunning with that. So that's what I've got from them. I'm very excited about that, actually. Very excited about that indeed. Very, very, oh, those are, look at these. Interesting. Same colour as the car, the midnight blue. And these are trims for the dashboard. It's purely cosmetic, but as I said before, fun. We're having fun. The steering wheel. I am not going to go step by step on how to do it, because I'm not the expert, but PVS have a video that I'm following, and it all looks pretty simple, and I'm just following their instructions on their YouTube
you have a cruise control,
video.
remove it from the original steering wheel.
So they've got a step-by-step instructions on this, and it looks pretty straightforward to me.
Once you've done that, you're then just going to move on to changing over the detonator from your original horn pad to the new horn pad. Move the detonator over. Place it firmly in.
The truth is, changing the steering wheel never even occurred to me. But hey, it's an upgrade. It does feel very nice in my hands though, a lot nicer than the standard one. We haven't reconnected the battery yet. I took off the earth before doing this work. It was my problem. I accidentally disconnected the cable when I took it apart, so I figured it out. The instructions were quite good, but they left out a major part. So if you want to get one of these steering wheels, not difficult to fit, but they have missed out in the instructions a pretty crucial, how do you get the horn pad off the original, off the new wheel, because you need to know how to get it off in order to get it back. It's a pretty important thing that they missed. And to sort it, I contacted their support line, and they were very quick. Helped me out straight away, and I got it sorted. I said in the title, best waste of money ever. And I'm talking about the steering wheel. I would never have changed the steering wheel. There's nothing wrong with that other steering wheel. It's perfectly good. It's not ugly. It doesn't do anything apart from steer the car, but and the idea that I could have remote switching is, I think, the main reason why most people would buy one. And it's nice. I can control this, and I can get my even the EQ I've set up. You can set up all the buttons and tell them to do what you want to do. It's great. And to me, that is the only reason to upgrade the steering wheel. Up until this moment, it has had a profound effect on the whole feeling of the car. It's changed everything about it, and I cannot explain it. It's fantastic. I love it. But it's ridiculous, because you will not appreciate it until you do it. So actually, is it a waste of money at all? Yeah, I know that I was given the wheel, and I honestly thought to myself, well, if I'm going to have to say something good about it, and oh well, I'll tell them it's really good because you've got remote switching. Great, buy it. That's not the best part about it. It's not. It's just that it's changed the car. It's changed everything about it, and it's weird. And I have to say also that there is some part of it that I don't particularly like, and that is the middle boss, which is actually PVS. They can't put, I actually asked them, they can't put a Toyota boss because it's not a Toyota product, but it was fairly obvious to me when I was disassembling it that this is actually a Toyota product. There is evidence that there was a Toyota badge there that has been removed. They can't sell it as a Toyota part. It's not a Toyota part, but it actually is. I believe it is. So they had to change the Toyota emblem for their own emblem. I am changing it back to Toyota. I can't take the emblem off the old steering wheel because it will destroy that steering wheel, and I'm not sure if I want to do that yet. But so I've ordered some stuff on eBay, and I will put a Toyota emblem here, but I'll put a black one, a black emblem on there, and I'm waiting for that now. So would I right now buy one if knowing what I know now, would I buy one? Yeah, I would. For the wrong reason. No, for the right reason. What reason? I have no idea what I'm talking about. This is fantastic. I love it. Necessary? No. No! But then again, how many of the things in this video are needed? As I said earlier, none of them. But every one of them is fun. Thank you so much for watching. These videos are made possible by contributions from Patreons. Join our Patreon family now.